I'm just sitting outside before the sun went down. Just thinking about certain situations that happened all through my lifetime, and I fully come to the conclusion that I'm starting to really see this place, this world that we live in, and especially around these times. I know we had for a while this sense of so-called liberty and the enjoyment of life through this place, not understanding what's really taking place under it. Something is really wicked in this atmosphere right now, and it feels off. It's accelerating each and every day. What made me talk about it right now is, and this is just a plain conversation. This has nothing to do with scripture, which in a way it does, but it's just a regular conversation. Um, People have to, and I'm not going to keep saying like everyone else, about watching your family and friends and all that, no, because we should know what's going on right now. Something's been unleashed on this damn planet that is so ridiculous. It's as if it's like anything bad or negative is being pushed, and then it has a sense of trying to pull a little bit of positive to pat it down because too much of the goodness is backed away. I'd say it like that. It's so bad to a point where you can have children by somebody, and of course they're messing around, even if the household was somewhat in order, because not everything in this place is in order. But you got children, do the things that you got to do to get through this BS society, right? And as an example, people can have a child die and no one will notify the other parent, even after there's a breakup or some sort like that. And I'm observing that seems to be a trend lately. People feel as though they're yelling and screaming and hollering when they're doing wrong instead of sitting there paying attention to the correction that somebody could be giving them. They think it's some sort of protection for themselves so they won't be either exposed or have to acknowledge the wrong that they do. Because I think to a point, that's a psychotic person when you tell them something, or you mention certain things to prevent them from doing something, or even help, themselves and everyone else around them, and they ignore it. And then later on, they know they did something wrong, but then they try to cover it. Just like the other day, they said in Carolina, guy shoots his girlfriend after coming out of court or something like that. What means and who's producing these behaviors? Who's trying to, instead of helping situations, they push it to escalate. So if it isn't godlike, I'm gonna say, let me straighten that out. If it's godlike, right? Why is it's only means is to help to destroy problems? But like I said, there's that pat down of, oh, what we're doing is correct, but you don't know we have a different agenda or intentions to create situations for you to flip out or you to do things to other people. And I'm like, it's going to escalate because as far as this these relationships and people can't get married. Why would you want to get married here in this kingdom at that, right? This kingdom. Not even nowhere I won't even call it that. Why would you get I think people do it for funds. That's what I think it's about. It's about just the money. You know? Because if people I think people need to go back to honor and respect, honoring honor again. To a point where someone's word is their bond. And not including some other third party that just have that create more problems for you. And then when it don't work out, and you go to them to settle a quarter, so be in the middle of the situation, it's always one sided that gets nurtured. Why? Well, because it's the creator, then it's the man and the woman, and then the child. But it doesn't want to follow that order. Therefore, that means don't go towards that. If you keep sitting there asking for ways of settle disputes that you're supposed to settle amongst each other under the word of God, and you don't follow that, you ought to suffer with these people. I'm sorry, that's just what I'm thinking right now. It's like a dispute in the house, and you're a couple or something like that. Now I don't like talking about this couple stuff, but I'm talking about it you know, from the good side of things. But anyway, if you settle a dispute in the house, right? Yeah, you a little dispute. You back away for a couple hours or hours, and you come back and you sit and you negotiate it and say, "Look, I'm sorry, you're arguing. I got loud. How we gonna deal with this? How we gonna manage with it, right?" A lot of times, I haven't done that. I just got in a dispute and walked away, or that was it. But this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if, like I said, if you're in a house, yeah, you dispute, settle, conversation, give it time to heal and that, and it's over and done. Go do something that you both like, and then let the day and the time go past. You don't allow a third party in your personal business because that third party don't have no good intentions. It's only worrying about either getting some reward from it, being newsy in this situation, and just causing disruption because that's all it seems like it does. And I think, in my opinion, people need to stop getting married either out of lust or just somebody has money or and you don't really love each other. That's not marriage. It's not bonding together. If you sitting there doing it and you have to end up doing it later, somebody messed up. They should pay for it. Whoever it is that disrupted that. Seriously. too many getting married. Some not even married, but some just having children either out of income because they want income and they know they can get it from having babies, and knowing they don't want to be with that person or the other person don't want to be, such and such. And after you done finish lusting over each other so many years, somebody gonna break apart because there was no good intention to do anything right there. Hmm. Yep. And having children, and then one leave and the other one separate, or the other one cause one problem for the other parent to not see them or make a problem for them. The continuous cycle. Um, have no sense of conversation, no nothing positivity about them, nothing, but just want to have children and leave later, or have the other parent leave because of some selfish means that you know they don't want the other parent to see the children, etc. Don't have children, man. I mean, don't have children if you want to live like that. I'm serious. Think ahead of time before you having children with anybody, because if you just sitting there and you ain't no intention in loving that person and no intention to having both of your household in order, meaning both parents, don't have no damn children. Don't have children to turn around if people ever wonder, paid attention to this, why is there so much separation before these children turn teens? Especially here in this country today. Why? You ever notice that? It's always either before they turn 9 or 10 years old. There's a split, or one parent just leave because the other one calls the other one to leave. In my opinion, that somebody's been messing around. You know? And another sign is when children get out of control in the house, meaning there's constant conflict or something. Somebody did something and they bring in the energy in the house. Because that's how it goes. You can't sit there and bond together as a family, then turn around and step out of it. They're thinking that the energy that you collected is not going to come back with you. Stupid. I witnessed this. I witnessed this one time. I'm gonna say it just like that. One time. Not no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Two times. Two times actually I've witnessed that. Because you could be just sitting chilling in the house or something like that, and the other person come home, and the other person may go a few foot away or something like that, and you start feeling certain specific attitude, a shift in the house, in the atmosphere. Especially if you got children, you're gonna notice it. Because you're gonna be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you so hyper? Kids are hyper, but you're gonna be like, why you so hyper? Why y'all keep fighting? What's going on here? Why are you teeing this up? Why are you doing that? Down the line, you start figuring out somebody done messed up the energy of the house. Especially if you raise children together. The two parents and all your children together, and y'all might do things together and go outside or go, certain places, and you're so used to being amongst that hurdle, that little circle there, and you can feel the tightness. But then later on, you start noticing change and shifting things. That's how you can feel it and notice it. And sometimes, and people, they have a sense of always wanting to be, what do you call it? Have attention seekers, or not enough attention, or even the influence. The influence is the bad thing, depending on what kind of person is. They are. It's a lot of females to be encouraged by their friends or family. Even family is deep. Family got a little something too with them these days. You got to be careful. But yeah, I know I'm just going to be uploading a bunch of videos soon, and I'm waiting for some new artwork to come in and change. Because there's too many haters and stalkers. Hateful people, I'm going to say that. Hateful stalkers that think because you get a little bit of pinch from the platform that they can dictate certain things. And then at the time, you don't even really be doing anything. People don't like to be outnumbered when it comes to, what do you call it? Um, Information. So this is just the audio, just randomly talking. Peace out.